What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. It's your boy Payne. Happy Monday, everybody. This is pre-recorded on Sunday. I am now on vacation officially, so we'll be doing some pre-recorded drops plus some actual live drops from where I'm going with my family. Please don't expect any live streams. The live streams are over, but we do want to update a brand new weapon tier list. I haven't done this for a while because I've been testing my ass off with the brand new fan, as well as Essel's brand new weapon with the fire only team, of course, finishing content with both of those things. And now I have a more accurate idea of where these things belong, plus some other changes we're going to make according to the tier list itself. So we're going to cover hunter weapons, we're going to cover SJW weapons, and we're going to cover the brand new fan, including Essel's weapon, and if it's a mandatory thing for her. Plus I added in one of the other free-to-play weapons here that deserves a little bit of recognition, and that is the Truth Kasaka daggers. So they are going to be added here as well too, because they are free. You can get A5 with them, obviously, and I've already added in the Truth Guild Spear, which I've covered before, so we will definitely put both of those into there. So without further ado, guys, as usual, we are going to go through the tier list. Before I do that though, of course, go click that support button. The support season is almost ending. You should now be able to extend. So if you are logged in and you are on your account, click on that My page, go to the supporter tab, and if you see my name on there, you can actually extend. I'll show you guys how to do this in an upcoming video, just so everyone's on the same page and everyone understands how to do it. But make sure you do extend, guys, so you don't miss codes. Plus you have a chance to win for this season $100 if you prove that you are extending it to next season, plus if you are a supporter, and obviously my top 100 has a chance to win $100, plus my top supporter, if they again prove that they're going to support next season, will also be winning a $100 gift card on my Discord. So make sure you guys are joining that. Please go like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and without further ado, guys, again, let's get back to the tier list. All right, so let's do what we normally do, cover all the SRs, get them out of the way. Now these SR weapons, guys, chances are we're never going to see an update on these, just like we're not going to get an update on the SR characters. So we're going to most likely keep these the same throughout the entire experience of a tier list, unless for some odd reason they bring back the system they originally wanted to implement, and that is creating these or allowing these to be converted into SSRs at one point or another. I don't think that system is any longer going to be part of this part of the game. I think what they're doing now is just introducing a new way to earn the truth versions of these weapons, which are the SSR versions, through various means, such as obviously the combatant one for the Kasaka blades and the guild boss, and now we're getting the Queen Ant dropping as well. Next week we might see a brand new truth weapon there as well, or another weapon eventually down the line that we can get. So far you guys can see this is the setup. We're not really going to change too much here again. So let's go over some SJW weapons, Kasakas, night killers. Again, most of this thing, guys, you're not really going to care too much about, just because, let's be real, majority of these weapons are no longer being used at all, like at all. So if you are, you're a new player, and that's fine, and that's the reason why I leave these in here, is because new players still want to know where they are in terms of their usability. But for the most part, you're going to see a lot of these weapons are going to die off fairly quickly as the game goes on, and that's a very common thing for these kind of weapons to have happen, right? So actually this one goes up here. Vulcan's Rage we're going to put up there. Westwind we're still going to put an S. Westwind can probably even go up a little further, probably still broke. It is technically still broken. Technically that can go there. This can actually go here. If we're gonna be as accurate as possible, this probably can go there. And I think that pretty much covers all of the SR weapons. All right, now let's talk about, oh boy. All right, let's start with the SSRs. Scatty, still absolute garbage. They buffed it. It still sucks. It's unfortunate, and it's going to remain that way. Vulcan's Rage, now that the fire team has a little bit more of power underneath them, and the fan is out, believe it or not, Vulcan's Rage actually works a little bit better now with a little more experience now, if it's paired with the fan. But if it's on its own, it still is right over here. I would say right there. So we're going to leave it there because I'm not pairing it with the fan. Nothing here will be paired with the fan. It's just where they belong, right? Now, when it comes down to actual hunter weapons that sit here, Dong Su's weapon is going to be up here as well, right there, right? Because again, Dong Su, his weapon is actually better than him, which is very unfortunate. Hansi Mi's weapon is going to go up a slot. We had her down one. We're going to put her an S now instead, because Maximize is still actually is pretty damn good. It's just unfortunately really low cooldown period on it, and it's annoying if it misses ever. So that right there is still S. It technically could be argued for SS, but I'm not going to push it too much. Lim's weapon, I'm going to say, is also S as well, too. It's actually a pretty good weapon for him. And then Choi's weapon is definitely S as well. and I'd say it's probably the best one. Of course, used mostly for guild boss. This might actually rise a little bit more. I've been using Choi more often, and I've noticed with this S5 weapon, especially in teams, you might actually see it up here instead. So you know what? I think the reemergence of fire and seeing how much more utility they have now, and the fact that Choi's weapon actually does bring a lot of utility for POD and guild boss, it actually does deserve a little bit more love. So I'm going to put it up there for now, and we'll cover that as an SS. Okay, that'll be like our first real SS. Where's Wu's weapon? Wu's weapon is also an S. I put it right here. Vex weapon is also an S now. It used to be an A weapon over here. Now it's an S for sure. Su's weapon, unfortunately, because how unfortunate Su is a really good weapon for her specifically if you plan to use her, but unfortunately she as a character sucks. So that's kind of the problem right there. And then we have, let's see, no, Maylin's is definitely good. Yusuyan's now we know is completely OP. Everyone else here looks like they're in the right spot at the moment. Okay, so there you guys go. That's the S's. Now for SS, we're gonna throw Gina up here now because now she has way more utility than before. Cha's weapon is definitely top tier. We're not gonna move that one. Top tier. Emma's weapon. Yeah, Emma's weapon is still up here, I'll say. It still deserves it. Let's see. When it comes down to actual weapons now, Scythe for sure. Kasaka's I'm going to put an S. Actually, no, Kasaka's maybe SS. Guild Spear, I'd still say SS for me. As a free-to-play weapon, you can get to A10. It's pretty damn strong. It's been carrying me the whole time for light. Let's see. Golden Tail, I'm going to say S. Because really only niche for light. And realistically, it's once you're done light content, you may never touch this again, right? So keep that in mind. Trying to see if there's anyone else here. Oh, Huntsman. Huntsman definitely deserves S. And I think the rest, yeah, and then DKL, I think deserves SS as well. Probably top tier of the SS list. And I think that pretty much sums up the entire list for SS. So these are incredible weapons that will carry you very, very far in the game, but just aren't top tier. That's pretty much it, right? You know what? Actually, I'm going to throw in another one here. Do I even have it? I don't. Hold on. Let me go find it real quick, guys. I think I'm missing Charlotte's and Harper's. I'm pretty sure. One sec. All right, guys. So here we go. Sorry about that. Harper's, Mireille's, and Charlotte's are back. So Harper's going to go in SS for sure. Now, I think the rest here pretty much belong on top. So SSS. Now, we're going to make one more tier. I'm going to go one more tier above, and we're going to go ahead and call it... we'll do this one as SSS. And we'll call this one Godly. Okay, we'll do we'll do one more, just because I think there needs to be a differentiation here for a lot of you guys, especially who don't like seeing too many things in one category. So I'm gonna break this up as much as I can. Okay, so we're gonna go, so we'll go Cha here, Min here. Let's go with Thomas there, Isla there, Alicia there. And I'd say even Charlotte's. There you guys go. Arguably, this is triple S. This is Lee Bora's weapon. The fact that you can do so much more crit and crit damage on it is pretty crazy on the boss. Gunhee's super important for all light team. Essel's incredibly important for fire team, or anybody as a matter of fact. That has more crit. She just gives up to 2,400 additional attack to that unit. Maylin's super important. Yusuyun's now just skyrockets to top tier for sure because of the defense penetration that it provides. Zeke's is going to go over here as well too as a weapon. We're going to put Phoenix Bow here as well as triple S. We're going to put Grimoire up here as universal as well. Required almost for everything. And then the fan. Yes, the fan. As good as it is, it's not godly. And the reason why I say the best thing about this fan, honestly, the fact that it has a heavy break. Now, if you take away the heavy break, obviously, aspect of it, if you don't need a break and you're not using a fire weapon, it becomes pretty nullified because it gives you more fire damage across the board. And it's a great AoE weapon to kill things, but if it's not being used for fire, it's pretty useless. When it comes down to the top tier SJW weapons, nothing still beats these ones here, right? We're still looking at the top weapons in the game at the moment, specifically for all content. So that's Moonshadow Daggers, I say Plum Sword probably, Moonshadow Daggers, DKD, and the Pole. Those are still the best weapons currently for SJW in the game. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you spin it, those are going to carry you the furthest through almost all content, and these are the top units here. Now, some of these units like Thomas's weapon, for example, the reason why it's below the Godly is because it's really selfish. It's only just for him. While other units give buffs and everything to other people or debuffs on the opponent, he does not do that. And the reason why Mires is all the way up here is because, as selfish as it is, it just gives way too much utility damage, crit damage, and crit hit rate that you can't deny how strong it is. So there you guys go. That is the setup. That is the new tier list for weapons. Let me know what you guys think. Again, have a great day, everybody. On vacation. If you try to DM me and I don't answer, please note that I will try to check my phone here and there. And if you are leaving a comment and I don't comment back, I am on vacation again. And I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.